Hey, Rainbow here. Welcome to the channel. Guess what it's time for? It's time for a review. And I'm going to be doing a review on a used bike. I have to have all my gear on for this one. You guys know I ride some really big heavy-duty bikes, a lot of power to them. Go to the track with a smaller bike, but today's going to be a good one. So today's guest that I'm going to be giving a little review on is none other. I mean, Honda makes some really powerful stuff, but nothing beats the beauty of this Super Cub 125. I mean, look how stylish this is. So today is the review of the 2021 Honda Super Cub 125. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that stylish, sexy bike right there. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, if you didn't know any better, you would be like, is that from Italy? I mean, look how good it is. They stole the rear end from Harley, of course. Look at that, see? You go like this, you think you're on a Harley, all right? But anyway, beautiful bike by Honda. I believe this was put on probably by the previous owner. I don't think there's any connection with that. But this is an absolute gorgeous bike. This is a 2021 Honda Super Cub 125. Let's go over some specs. So back in 2021, you could order one of these brand new for $3,749. I believe this one was traded in on a Ducati. Pretty even trade because this is the epitome of stylish and power. Now this beautiful color is pearl nebula red. Now, I think that this is really stylish. It has some really good looks. To me, it's the styling of this that looks really good. Now, there is a downside to this bike, and the fact is with this one, there's really like no storage. So why they would make this but no storage or limited to no storage is kind of beyond me, but that's the downside. I'm not sure what the full purpose of this bike is other than looking awesome. Now, believe it or not, this does come with ABS. And I think the ABS is solely on the front, just so you know, because I was able to lock up the rear. We'll go ahead and do that. Here's what I really like about this bike. 17-inch wheels. If you guys know anything about scooters, it's the small wheels just drive you nuts. They're not all that stable. They don't take potholes and ruts really well. But when you have a nice 17-inch tire on the front and the rear, it makes for a much better ride. Now this powerful, very powerful engine, 125 cc's fuel injected. Of course, it's a single cylinder, and as you can see, there is no clutch up here, so it's kind of a semi-automatic clutch with upshifting and downshifting, all right? I kind of like it. It works, but if you're gonna go this far, you might as well have like an automatic type of transmission. Now, how much power does this baby have? That's a great question. Let's talk about that. Now, a big engine like this has to have a big exhaust on it, and that's why it is like a heart-pumping 9.1 horsepower, and that's at a massive 7,500 RPM on this single cylinder. You want to talk torque? The torque almost matches the horsepower, and that's 7.2 pound-feet of torque, and that's only at 5,000 RPMs. Now, these massive Panigale style 220 millimeter front brakes with, you see those ABS rings on there, and a nice little Nissan single puck. It works pretty good. Now on the back, it has your typical drum brake. There we go. So front and rear brakes, but only the front is ABS. This beautiful specimen takes a 1-gallon capacity tank. All right, it'll take an entire US gallon, and with this kind of motor, it'll probably get you, I don't know, 3,000 miles on it? No, just kidding. Probably get you close to 100 miles. But anyway, most importantly, we have to take this very stylish bike for a ride, all right? And we're gonna see exactly how it performs on my normal route, except, well, I can't legally take it on the highway. And I don't think I would want to if I could, but I hear this thing will do up to 60 miles an hour, maybe 65 or higher. And that I don't doubt, because I rented a 125 cc scooter in Italy, and I was cranking that at a solid little over 110 or so kilometers an hour, whatever the hell that works out to. Anyway, let's go for a ride.
Okay, time to fire it up. Oh, all right, a little shaking in my boots a little bit. Now I am 5'11", 32-inch inseam. I am easily flat-footing on this bike, and rather than having pans like a traditional scooter, let's just call this maybe more of a motorcycle. So what is this? Is this a motorcycle or is it a scooter? I feel like I'm on a scooter. I don't think this is a motorcycle, or are they really one and the same? Talk to me. Tell me what you think this is. All right. Don't know if I'm in race or sport mode, but one or the other will do. All right. Let's do it. First gear with my heel. Woo! Whoa! Gotta watch where you place your feet with this thing. I'm in second gear before you know it. Probably because this thing knows it's a high intensity race machine. There we go. Back to echo. And acceleration. See how it handles these corners. Not quite knee down. My knee was about 4 feet. But this is fun. Oh, goodness. The 17-inch wheels really make this thing nimble. This thing weighs so very little. I don't even know what the weight of it is. I couldn't even find it. I tried to look it up on the internet. I couldn't even find what the hell it was. But wow, it feels pretty good. We'll go around again. Test it out. Leave it in third gear for here. Very nimble. Super, super nimble here. I like this. All right. What a fun bike to kind of... There, let's get into fourth gear and on this straightaway. All right. Moving it, baby. There is a downshift. Touch the brakes a little bit. There is another downshift. Oh, man. Nice. Let's check out the turning radius of this thing. Woo! Ready? Ah! Well, not so great for me. That's my fault. Beautiful. Now, there's no traction control on this or anything. Obviously, it wouldn't need it. It's a very low horsepower, low torque bike, but honestly, it feels really good. I mean, for jumping around town, man, this thing is going to be awesome. Stylish mirrors, good color, good seating position. I'm jamming this engine here with the... Woo, baby. Let's go let's see what we can do with this bike. I keep going to grab the clutch. It's very weird to not have a clutch to grab, but yet you still have to shift. Very difficult. It really throws you off. All right. Has some get up and go, more than you think. Let's do this. Instead of taking my regular route, oh yeah, I got it up to 50. We are smoking right now. I have this thing pinned at 52, 53 maybe. Maybe if I take it, no, that's it. I'm in fourth gear and that's the end of it. So I heard that someone had this thing up to 65, and I'm on the flat here in Florida. I'm barely coming up on 50, and I've had this thing pinned for a while in fourth gear. So I'm going to doubt that that's possible in this particular case. All right, ergonomics isn't too bad. Acceleration is pretty good. Not too bad of a bike. Not too bad. It's a little funky with the shifting because it seems like it's hard to get into neutral and then back into first gear, but I'll tell you, you can feel it wanting to pull away. So yeah, it's not really a joke of a bike, but it is fun, and it has more than you think for only having 10 horsepower. Not even 10 horsepower. What was it, 9.1, something like that? Beautiful. I'm keeping up with the Joneses here, baby. Feeling pretty good. There it is, fourth gear. Passing on the right. Oh yeah. I want to lean in on this. Do I got enough space there? Yeah, let's get it over. Woohoo! All right, I better calm down here because I don't want this bike to get away on me. Beautiful. 4 gears. 4 gears to choose from. Excellent. We're going to go in here and turn around from this point right here. Using them as my shield. That's my human shield right there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right. Do a little turnaround down here. So overall, I'm really surprised. I mean, it is a small bike. If anyone is really tall, I think you're gonna feel the effects of this bike. It's not like you have floorboards like a traditional scooter, even though it looks just like a scooter. You do have to keep your feet in one position, especially, well, both of them, because you have the rear brake on the right and you have the front and rear shifter. All right, let's do it on the left. Wow. Pretty good here. So I am sort of surprised of the get up and go on this, to be quite honest. I mean, all joking aside, it's very nimble. I love the fact that it does have front ABS, so if you're a new rider, and this is really a great introduction into motorcycles. So if you never rode a motorcycle before, but you want to ride a motorcycle, but you're not really sure, don't go spending money on something you're going to end up selling. Buy something like this. I mean, seriously, buy something like this. It's going to kind of get you halfway between a real motorcycle and a scooter, because you're still going to have, other than no left-hand control here, you're still going to have to use your both of your feet, and it'll get you. And it has enough get up and go, and it'll let you know you still have that open road feeling. It still feels like you're out on the open road. You got the sun. There's no wind protection. You don't need wind protection because apparently you're not going to go past 50 miles an hour with this bike. But it feels good. It's a good, fun bike. It's a 21. Have they made any big changes since 21 on this? Now we're into 24 models. The Super Cub, man. It's a gorgeous bike. Great for bouncing around. A nice little price. And it's pretty good. Now, could you probably get some scooters that are 125 cc's for less money? Yeah, you probably can. But they're certainly not going to look this damn good. All right. Oh, yeah. ABS is in the front. But here's what I have to say about the rear ABS. Ready? There's no rear ABS. If you heard that. Beautiful. So today was a lot of fun, and as always, I got to thank Ian from Two Wheels World, Ducati Forza here, Triumph Motorcycles Ducati in Pompano Beach, for allowing me to have fun on this thing and take it out. It's nice every now and then to take something used out, something a little bit different, off the beaten path, that a lot of people would like. So my suggestion is, if you're not sure you want to ride a motorcycle, get something like this first. And remember that it's a pain in the ass to get in first gear once you put it in neutral by accident. You got to shift out the rear. And speaking of Ian, look at this guy back here. There he is. There's Ian. Go ahead, dude. Unloading. You wish you had the power of this thing, don't you?
Yeah, too much for me.
Huh?
There, buddy.
Anyway, this is Rainbow. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you very much. And have yourself a great day. I got to get this beast back in. Ciao.